guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Zoe if you're new here, and today's video is going to be the long awaited skincare routine. I know a lot of you guys have been mentioning that my skin has been looking a lot better. A lot of you know that I'm pregnant, so I can't be taking the medications I was before. If you've been here for a minute, you've noticed my skin go from almost completely clear to at its worst to clearing up again. So I'm going to talk to you guys about that. I'm going to talk to you about the products that I use. I'm going to tell you everything that I've been doing and let you know all my secrets, because I'm not using any medications at all. So this is something that you can achieve at home. Yeah, I'm excited to be sharing with you my secrets and what I've been doing for my skin. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. Join our family. Also, you can give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see in the future down in the comments below. Also, you can follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Those all will be linked in the description below, along with all of the products that I'm about to share with you. So if you're ready to see my current skincare routine, my pregnancy skincare routine, and how I've been clearing up my acne on my own at home, then just keep watching. I want to show you guys pictures throughout this too, so you can have an understanding for what my skin has gone through, just in case you are new here and you don't know what I've gone through in my skincare journey. So I'm going to insert pictures from before, what my acne looked like when I was on medication, and then what my acne looks like now. So I was able to clear my skin up before I got pregnant really well. My skin was really bad and I got to clear it up. I saw a dermatologist. I was prescribed the medications that I needed. They were topicals and I had one oral medication, but those medications worked for me. So I'm going to insert a picture here so you guys can see what my skin looked like beforehand and then what it looks like after I was on medication for 7 or 8 months, and see what my skin looked like. Okay, and then I'm going to show you guys a picture of what my skin looked like after I stopped taking medication and became pregnant, because that is when my skin was at its absolute worst. It was bad. It was cystic. It was painful. I've never had acne where my face actually physically hurt, and this acne did really hurt my face. It was painful to the touch. It was painful to wash my face. Everything was very cystic about it. I had large under the surface kinds of pimples. The ones that don't surface, those are called cystic pimples. So, and I had them everywhere. My skin was just awful. Okay, and then this is what my skin looks like now after being on my skincare routine for a month. My specific skincare routine, I've been on it for a month. So I'm going to share with you guys the products I've been using, what has been working for me. So I'm going to break this up into my morning routine and my nighttime routine. For my morning routine, it is 4 to 5 steps. It's not very long at all. The thing that I think has made the biggest difference in my skincare is this cleanser. This is what I use morning and nighttime. I use the CETAPHIL Gentle Skin Cleanser, and there's a secret to it. It's not just this cleanser. So one of my sisters suffers with acne really badly too. She always has, but her acne is a lot different from my acne. And she was on medication too for a long time, and she stopped taking medication and she started doing a new routine, and it worked for her. So she told me I should just try it, see if it works for me, since she knew that I wasn't taking medication at this point. So I did. So her secret to me was to mix this cleanser with tea tree oil. So what I did is I put about 8 to 10 drops of tea tree oil. This tea tree oil is the DEFYING tea tree oil, 100% essential oil. I found this at Target. I put 8 to 10 drops in this entire bottle. I shook it up and I use it morning and night. And I honestly think that this is the one item in my skincare routine that has truly made a difference in my skincare. Once I started using this, I noticed a difference within a week. I wasn't breaking out anymore, and the breakouts that I had were calming down a lot. And then almost after 2 weeks of using it morning and night, almost all of my texture was gone. And this is the only item in my skincare routine that had honestly changed from anything else. Everything else is stuff that I had already been using. So except for one other thing, but I honestly think that this is what treated my acne and kind of dried it out and got rid of it. And my skin is very smooth right now. I am still trying to get rid of all of my dark spots and stuff, but I do think that this is also helping with that because tea tree oil is supposed to help fade scarring. At least that's what my sister uses tea tree oil for. She doesn't have a lot of texture, so she uses it more so for her scarring. So yeah, I think that this is the main thing that has really improved my skincare and my acne that I'm dealing with right now. So this is step 1. Step 2 is to tone, and I tone every day, morning and night as well. And the toner that I use is the OLEHENRIKSEN Dark Spot Toner. It is this guy right here. I know this is fairly new, but I'm sure you've seen everybody and their grandmothers use this stuff on Instagram and Twitter and stuff. So this is the toner that I use, and I love this toner. I also think that this has a lot to do with my acne scars fading. I think it's playing a really big role in controlling that. But I tone with this. I just put it on a little cotton swab and rub my face with it and get all the excess dirt off. It doesn't have any retinol or hydroquinone in it, so it is safe to use while I'm pregnant, which I appreciate. Step 3 and 4 are just basically moisturizing. Next, I go in with the OLEHENRIKSEN Banana Bright Eye Cream. This is the eye cream that I use, and I just pat it underneath my eyes and moisturize underneath my eyes. I love this eye cream. I think it works really well. Yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about this. It does keep my under eyes really hydrated, and I do really enjoy this little guy. Okay, and then the last step that I do in the mornings is I moisturize. The moisturizer I have been using and loving is the Origins Clear Improvement Pore Clearing Moisturizer with Bamboo Charcoal. It is this guy right here. This is from Origins, and this is so amazing because this is a moisturizer that helps combat your acne. It helps clean out your pores. It helps fight against blackheads and breakouts and all of that jazz. So I think this has also made a really big difference in my skin because after I got rid of like all of my larger breakouts with this guy really helped come in and really clean out my pores. I still had like blackheads and stuff and whiteheads like on my chin and my forehead. I've been using this guy for 3 weeks now, and since using this, I've noticed a really big difference in the amount of like blackheads and whiteheads I've had on my chin and my forehead, and I don't have all of those little bumps and little bits of texture all over my face anymore, and I haven't had any major breakouts since using this guy. So I think that this guy is really helping just control the dirt that gets into my pores. My pores do seem like they're smaller, if I'm not mistaken, because my makeup seems to go on so much smoother and it doesn't really sink into my pores the way it used to. So I have really been loving this moisturizer. I think it works really well. And then the only other thing that I sometimes do in the morning is use a exfoliator. So I will exfoliate with this guy twice a week. I have talked about him in the past in my past skincare videos. This is still the exfoliator that I use and love. I use it and I exfoliate for 2 minutes and then I wash it off. So I do this first and then I do my entire skincare. But I only do this 2 times a week, and yeah, I don't have anything bad to say. I think that this is a very, like the exfoliation is very fine, but it's super effective. I think that if you have super sensitive skin or overly sensitive skin, this might be too rough for you. But if you are okay with scrubbing your face with pretty much anything, then this would be fine. But I do really like this guy, and yeah, he's been here for the long haul. I love this exfoliator. All right, so for my nighttime routine, it is pretty much the same. There are 2 other steps that are a little bit different, but it's pretty much the same. The same thing, I go in the same order. So I use my cleanser mixed with my tea tree oil, then I use my toner to get off the excess dirt, and then I go in with my eye cream, and then I will go in with my moisturizer. But there is one thing that I do that isn't a part of this. So if I need to spot treat some of my acne, this is the spot treatment that I use. This is a super spot remover from Origins. This is an acne treatment gel with salicylic acid. This guy is itty bitty, tiny, tiny, tiny. And I don't use this very often because I haven't had any major breakouts really. But if I feel like something is coming up or something is about to happen, or I feel like just an area of my skin is a little bit more sensitive and I know that it's going to turn into a pimple later, I will spot treat with this guy. And it has like a little, I don't know if you can see that, a little hole on the top. So you just squeeze it out, tap it, and put it on your blemish. This is the only other step that I do, and I love this guy. He works really well. I can say I can get rid of a spot within 2 to 3 days with him. But I put it on after my moisturizer and everything. Once I'm done with all my skincare, I just tap it on whatever spot I need to, you know, treat. But he works really well and I do really like him. That's pretty much it for my nighttime skincare. So I'm going to talk to you about some other products that I use that aren't necessarily a part of my overall skincare. So the first thing I want to tell you guys is there is another moisturizer that I love and have used for a really long time that is more affordable than the Origins one. But if you have oily skin, you will not like this moisturizer. I have dry skin, so I use moisturizers catered for dry skin. So if you have oily skin, this guy will be your best friend. He's not very hard, or he's not very like slippery or slick or anything like that. He really just sinks into your skin and he just really hydrates your skin in an appropriate way. He doesn't make you super greasy or anything like that. He really just sets into the skin and just plumps you up, but doesn't leave any greasiness behind. So if you're oily, I think you would really like this guy. But for my dry skin girls, there is another moisturizer that I love, and it is the CeraVe Daily Moisturizing Lotion for normal to dry skin. I love this moisturizer just as much as I like the other one, but I like the benefits of this one a little bit more just for my skin. But if you are dry, I think you would absolutely love this moisturizer. This moisturizer is very moisturizing. It is like putting lotion on your face. It's not very thick itself, but it is very, very hydrating. So if you're oily, you obviously wouldn't like this because this is for normal to dry skin. It does say it is a lightweight moisturizer, but I do really like how this makes my skin feel, and I have been using it for a really long time, and he just works really nicely for me. All right, and then I want to share with you the masks that I'm currently using. I go through masks a lot. I try different masks out all the time, and I really stick to the ones that I feel like make a difference in my skincare. And so I have 2 masks right here that I feel like have changed the game for me. So this is the Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask to clear pores. This guy right here works so well in my opinion. So he kind of just goes hand in hand with the moisturizer, but it's just a charcoal mask, and it really does clean out my pores. I feel like my face is much cleaner when I use it. And yeah, he just works fairly well for me. So I like this mask a lot. It doesn't burn your skin, and it really just does a good job at deep cleaning your pores. I like to use this guy at night and then go in with my skincare, or like the remainder of my skincare. So like I'll wash my face, I'll use this, and I'll go in with my toner and yada yada yada. Because he is a little bit harsher on the skin than other masks are. So I do like to use him at night and then let my skin recover and hydrate with a moisturizer and stuff at nighttime. But I do really like this mask a lot. The next mask I want to use is a daytime mask for me. I use this mask maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 times a week. I use this mask every time I film. So if I'm filming, I'm using this mask. And that is the Origins Mega Mushroom Relief and Resilience Mask. This is what this guy looks like. This is such a great mask. Oh my gosh, I love this mask. So this is a soothing face mask. I talked about this in my favorites video. I talked about a couple of these products in my favorites video, but I talked about this guy in my favorites video. And this is just a really great hydrating and soothing mask. If you have dry skin, you would absolutely love this. If you have oily skin, I don't think you would like it at all. But my dry skin girls would absolutely adore this. I have been looking for a really good hydrating mask for a really long time, and I finally found one. So this mask, you put it on, and it goes on, you know, with a color and everything, and then it just sinks into your skin, and you wear it for, you know, 10-15 minutes, and then you wipe it off. You wipe all the excess product off, but a lot of it sinks into your skin, and it just makes your skin very plump, very hydrated, very youthful feeling, and it's just such a good hydrating mask. I love, love, love this guy. This is probably my number one favorite mask right now. Like, I absolutely adore this mask. It works so well for me, and I'm so happy I discovered it. But yeah, guys, those are all my skincare products. That is what I have been doing to help get rid of my acne at home and improve it at home without medication while I'm pregnant, because I can't use a lot of products. These are all the things that I have been using that have been safe to use while I've been pregnant, and I have been loving everything about my skincare recently. And recently I have just been very obsessed with my skincare because I did a comparison picture from when my acne returned during my pregnancy to now, and it's just mind-blowing how much my skin has changed. So I am really, really happy with everything that I'm using right now. I'm really happy with what it's doing for me. I really hope I was able to help somebody by sharing my skincare routine. You know, if you're pregnant, or if you're not pregnant, or if you can't see a dermatologist, or if you are just out of options and you don't know what to try anymore. Like, I know, I get it. I've been there. I've been through all of it. So I'm really hoping that I help a lot of you guys discover some new things that might work for you as well. But yeah, that is it. That is it from all my skincare. That is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.